Superlab was busted in British Columbia just outside of Kamloops. This lab was the most sophisticated synthetic drug manufacturing operation I think that's ever been found in the country's history.
Well, I was reading a little bit about this, and I thought it was a typo. I actually had to ask you, but it said there was 100 million lethal doses of fentanyl. And I thought, well, that can't be accurate. 100 million doses? I mean, that sounds ridiculous. Lethal doses? So you're saying you could kill Canada, the entire population of Canada, almost 3 times over? And you're explaining to me how potent these drugs are. They had a huge cache of illegal guns as well, explosives, body armor. This is a very sophisticated Mexican cartel super lab. And to think that that's existing right here in Canada, it's mind-boggling that the government's spending all their energy and all their focus and resources chasing people like you and I around. I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, well, number one, I want to know, because there was a lot of guns there. Like, I forget how many guns, but it was a large number, and they were not cheap guns either, because I saw the pictures of them. There's some Chris Vectors, there was all kinds of other guns, like these are $2,000-$3,000 rifles. And I want to know what the people that got busted, what is their gun club gonna do about this? Are they going to face disciplinary action from the board for this kind of criminality? Are they going to have to do a work bee?
It would be funny if it wasn't so tragic, right? But I don't know. It's like we're in an upside down world.
Yeah, it's just crazy. And you know, one thing I would mention as well, this lab was so sophisticated that they were actually manufacturing precursors for drugs, which is you need like a commercial chemical laboratory operation to do that, to make them from scratch. And it's interesting because I've had this conversation with a lot of people, the RCMP and the anti-gunners and the liberals and whatever, NDP and Bloc for that matter. You know, they're like, oh, ghost guns is the biggest threat. It's like, man, 3D printing plastic frames for handguns, it's nothing. It is absolutely nothing. Wait till you have criminals like these ones that have the resources required to buy CNC machines, actual CNC machines, like milling machines, and pay a machinist, you know, $100 an hour in cash to come and work for them. They'll be building real guns that will last as long as normal guns that you would buy off the legal market. They'll be making full-on, legal, fully durable, actual handguns and rifles and full autos. All that is available for them to do. And it always has been. I get impatient with anti-gunners like, oh, you know, nobody needs this gun. It's like, listen, yeah, we do. We need them for a variety of reasons, which we've detailed countless times. And if you're thinking about trying to stop criminal behavior, well, look at what you're up against. You're up against groups like this that can do like a commercial chemical drug manufacturing operation in the woods of British Columbia. There's no reason why they couldn't have 3 or 4 CNC machines and be flooding society with inexpensive, completely fully functional, fully durable firearms. That is absolutely easy for them to do. You know, I know I'm going off a little bit about it, but it's very frustrating because at the end of the day, if you're concerned about criminal violence involving firearms, then you need to address violence. If you address violence, not only does your firearm-related violence problem go away or get whittled right down to some kind of manageable level, but all violence ends up getting eliminated, not just the firearm-related violence, right? So deal with your violence issue and all the other problems will solve themselves. It's like the budget balancing itself, except for real.
Yeah, I don't think that we have anybody competent enough in this current government to do anything of the sort. So, you know, our best bet, I think, as a society is an election.
Yeah, what a mess these people are. Really appreciate it if you're watching, really appreciate it if you're sharing it. But if you possibly could just subscribe, we'd greatly appreciate that. Anyway, thanks so much everyone for watching and listening. Really appreciate all the support. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.